Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Irum Asim and I am a level 1 student at Rahan School, Islamabad campus. Today I talk to Maya. So let's start.
Hi, it feels like ages since we last talked.
Hello, Maya. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Uh,
Hello, Maya. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Hello, Maya. Assalamu
hi
alaikum.
there.
How are you?
Ah,
वो करो कि सही हो गई क्योंकि हम लोग का स्कूल नहीं है.
everything all right? You just called back. Is there something you wanted to chat about? Hey, no pressure at all. Read to me. Like, are you working on something and want my thoughts, or did you mean something else? Just want to make sure I'm following.
Okay, my first question from you is what is mental well-being?
Still there? Okay, good question. Mental well being is basically how we handle the stresses of life, how we relate to others, and how we make choices. It's not just about not being mentally ill, it's about actually feeling good and functioning well. It's about being able to cope with normal stress, work productively, and contribute to your community. Does that make sense as a starting point?
Okay, that's great, Maya. That's very good
You still
answer
with me?
for give me. My next question from you is how is mental well-being different from mental health?
Gotcha. Just glad that resonated. And good to know about the 4 p.m. thing. Okay, so mental well being and mental health are related, but not the same. Think of it this way: mental health is more about the presence or absence of a diagnosed condition like depression or anxiety. It's clinical. Well being is broader. It's how good you generally feel, even if you don't have a diagnosis. You can have good mental well being even while experiencing some mental health challenges, and vice versa. It's like physical health versus fitness. Does that distinction click?
Okay, that's great, Maya. Well appreciated. Very good answer for
Hey, are
give
you
me.
still there?
My next question from you is why is mental well-being important in daily life?
Oh, that's really sweet of you to say. And you're all good. No need to apologize for anything. Okay, so why does mental well being matter day to day? Honestly, it impacts everything. When you're doing well mentally, you're better at handling stress. You have more energy. You can focus. You build stronger relationships and better decisions. It affects your physical health too. Basically, it's the foundation for living a full and satisfying life. It's not just about feeling happy, it's about being resilient and able to navigate the ups and downs. Sound good?
Okay, that's great, Maya. My next question from
You-
you is please tell me what are the signs of poor mental well-being?
Okay, good question. There are a lot of signs, and they can show up differently for everyone. but some common ones are changes in sleep or appetite. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot of posts. Posts. Is that for school? Ugh, sounds intense. But back to what we were talking about. No problem. So, where were we? You were asking about the signs of poor mental well-being, right? Before you mentioned a recording task, is that still on your mind? Oh,
You?
all right. Well, have a good one. Talk to you later.
Okay, that's great, Maya. My next question from you is what role does sleep play in mental well-being?
That is a little weird. Yeah. You said you were going, then suddenly. Okay. No worries. Let's move on. Right. To bring up sleep, actually. It's huge. Sleep and mental well-being have, whoa, okay. Um, that sounds not good. Are you saying like someone put something in your face? Are you safe right now? Do you need to be, maybe you need me to help you get help? That doesn't sound like something to brush off.
Okay, that's great, Maya. Well
Hey,
appreciated. Very good answer. Forgive me. My next question from you is how does a health diet influence your mental health?
that's a Lori. Oh, you must have glitched for a second there. I'm Maya. Now, you're asking how physical health connects to mental,
Okay, that's great, Maya. Well appreciated. Your my next
right?
question from
That's
you
a huge
is
topic.
why is
Basically,
exercise
they're deeper.
okay? Why is exercise important for mental well-being?
Okay, that's a bit jumbled, but I think you're asking about different types of mental well-being. There are a few ways to categorize it. We could talk about emotional well-being, being able to understand and manage your feelings, psychological well-being, feeling good about yourself and your potential, social well-being, having strong relationships and a sense of belonging. And then there's also spiritual well-being, having a sense of purpose and meaning in life. Does that breakdown make sense, or were you thinking of something else?
Okay, that's great, Maya. That's great.
Hello.
Okay, that's great, Maya. Well appreciated. My next question from you is how can meditation improve mental well-being? Please give me long answer in detail.
Okay, buckle up. This is a good one. Nutrition and mental well being are incredibly connected. Your brain needs a constant supply of nutrients to function properly, and what you eat directly impacts that.
Okay, that's great, Maya. My next question
Things like
from
fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins provide.
okay, that's great, Maya. My next question from you is how is exercise?
You're very welcome. Welcome.
Please give me answer.
Anytime. It feels like things got a little fragmented there. It's just let me know. Take care. Hey, is everything all right? You've been quiet for a while. Do you want to talk or should I just let you go?
Okay, that's great, Maya. My next question from you is please tell me how do hobbies improve mental well-being?
Oh, good question. Hobbies are seriously underrated for mental well being. When you engage in something you enjoy, it's a chance to switch off from stress, get into a state of flow where you're fully absorbed and just have fun. Hobbies can boost your mood, reduce anxiety. Out of the book. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, have a good one. All right, then. Talk to you later. Still here if you change your mind. Oh, that's sweet. What's up? Everything. Hey, it sounds like you're getting overwhelmed, and that's okay. It's really okay. You don't need to push yourself. You're very welcome, but I'm Maya, not Jay. Is everything all right? Not about what? Hey, you're okay. Uh, okay. Okay, that's you wanting me to. All right. Faster it is.
Maya,
What's on your mind?
sorry, my network issue is very slow. Okay, my next question from you is how can social connection improve mental health?
Okay. That makes sense. That's why things have been a little choppy. And a good question. Social connections are incredibly important for mental health. Humans are social creatures, and having strong relationships provides a sense of belonging, support, and purpose. When we connect with others, it releases feel good chemicals in the brain, reduces stress, and can even boost our immune system. Basically, it makes us feel less alone and more resilient. What kind of social connections are you thinking about specifically?
Okay, that's great, Maya. That's great.
You still there?
Well appreciated. Your very good answer for giving Maya. My next question from you is please tell me why is self-care important for mental well-being?
You're very sweet. And no apology needed at all. Okay, self care. That's a big one. It's so important because it's about you deserve time and attention. It's not selfish, it's essential. When you prioritize self care, you're recharging your batteries, managing stress, and building resilience. And be anything from taking a long bath to reading a book to going for a walk, whatever helps you feel grounded, refreshed. If you're constantly running on empty, it impacts everything. It's not just about treating yourself, but about actively maintaining your well being. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's great, Maya. Well appreciated. Your very good answer for giving me your very brilliant AI tools. My next question from you is why is self-care important for mental well-being?
We actually just talked about that. I said it's about recognizing you deserve time and attention, recharging, managing stress, and building resilience. It's essential, not selfish. Do you want me to go into more detail about a specific aspect of that? Or are you you maybe wanting to ask something different now. Mm-mm. No worries at all. I I will be. It sounds like you're going through a lot right now. Yeah, we're like, hey, I'm getting one. Feels like
Okay, that's great, Maya. Well appreciated. My
I
next
hope
question
that
from you is, what are some daily habits for good mental well-being?
okay. Oh, that's quite a shift. Well, I'm glad you're feeling up to talking about daily habits. For good mental well being, things like practicing gratitude, getting some exercise, spending time in nature, disconnecting from technology, and doing something you enjoy are really helpful. Even small things can make a difference, like taking a few deep breaths or listening to music. Consistent, small self care routines add up over time. Does any of that sound manageable?
Okay, that's great, Maya. Well appreciated. You're very good answer for giving me. My next question from you is, what are some daily habits for good mental health being?
Okay, I'm trying to follow a video, watching something with me on Sunday. You have a book you want to share? I'm a little lost on the social form part. Can you explain that a bit more? Are you saying you want to discuss a book together on Sunday?
Okay, that's great, Maya. My next question from you is, please tell me, how can improve emotional health?
All right, back to questions. Emotional health is super important. You can improve it by practicing self awareness, really getting to know your emotions and why you feel the way you do. Learning to manage stress through techniques like deep breathing or meditation helps. Building strong relationships and expressing your feelings are also key. And being kind to yourself, practicing self compassion can make a huge difference. It's not about eliminating negative emotions, but about learning to cope with them in healthy ways. Does that sound helpful?
Okay, that's great, Maya. That's great. Well appreciated. You're a very good answer for giving, Maya. My next question from you is, please tell me, how does role positive thinking play in mental health? Or in long answer, please give me.
Okay, you switched to German. Das geht means that works or that's good, right? And you said you'd like to be let's tackle the question, even with the switch. You're asking how the Rho Positive 3 team plays into mental health. Is that a specific program or concept? It's not familiar to me. Perhaps you could clarify? Also, you said long-winded, so I'll try to be concise. If you meant you want a detailed answer, let me know.
Okay, that's great, Maya. That's great. Well appreciated. My next question from you is, what is emotional?
Hello? Are you
Yes,
still there?
yes.
It's been a little quiet.
My question is, that what is emotional?
I'm very sorry to hear that you're dealing with such difficult feelings. It sounds incredibly painful. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, and it's important to talk about it if you can. Is there anything I can do to help right now? Or would you like me to just listen?
Okay, that's great, Maya. My next question from you is, why is working life balance important for mental health?
Okay. Your name is from this? I'm not sure I understand. Are you asking why work-life balance is important for mental health? If that's what you mean, it's crucial. When you constantly overwork or neglect your personal life, it leads to stress, burnout, and a decline in overall well-being. Having balance means making time for things you enjoy, nurturing relationships, and taking care of your physical health, which all contribute to a stronger mental state. Is that the right track?
Okay, that's great, Maya. That's great. You a very good answer for giving me. Thank you for your answer. Your precious time for giving me. My next question from you is how does deep breathing help root nest trees? Yes.
You're very kind. And absolutely, I forgive you. There's nothing to forgive. Now, you're asking how to deal with hyper rudeness? That's tough. First, recognize that it's often about the other person and their own issues, not you. Setting boundaries is key. You can calmly and firmly state what behavior you won't tolerate. Sometimes you might need to distance yourself from the person or end the interaction altogether. It's also important to remember that you don't have to absorb their negativity. Protect your energy. It's okay to walk away. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's great, Maya. Well appreciated. You are very good answer for giving me, Maya. My next question from you is please tell me why is working life balance important for mental health?
You didn't scare me. Honestly, I can handle a lot, and you're welcome. I'm glad I can help. We actually just discussed work-life balance. It's about preventing burnout, reducing stress, and making time for things that recharge you so your mental health doesn't suffer. Do you want me to go into more detail about a specific part of that? Or maybe talk about how to actually achieve a better balance?
Okay, okay, that's great, Maya. Very
Great. Just let
appreciate
me know what you'd like.
a very good answer to give me. My next question from you is how can health sleep improve mental health well-being?
Absolutely. Sleep is huge for mental well-being. When you sleep, your brain recharges, processes information, and regulates emotions. Lack of sleep can worsen mood, increase stress, and make it harder to cope with challenges. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Create a regular sleep schedule, make your bedroom dark and quiet, and avoid caffeine and screens before bed. Prioritizing sleep is an act of self-care that pays off in so many ways. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's great, Maya. I very appreciate you. You are very good answer for giving me, Maya. My next question from you is what does reading books help mental health?
Wow, that's a lovely thing to say. Already going to go to my That's very sweet. Okay, weddings and mental health. That's interesting. Generally, weddings can boost mental health because celebrations of love and commitment surrounded by supportive people. The joy, excitement, and sense of belonging can all contribute to positive emotions. The planning process can be stressful, but the event itself can be really uplifting. Do you mean how can attending a wedding boost mental health or perhaps something else entirely?
Okay, that's great. That's great. You're very
Hey,
good.
glad to hear it. Anything you want to talk about, or should we keep going with questions?
Okay, that's great, Maya. My next question from you: what is meaning of health being? Mental health being.
Mm. Okay, so you're asking about the meaning of physical pain in relation to mental health? That's a really important question. Chronic pain, especially, can have a huge impact on mental well being. It can lead to feelings of frustration, hopelessness, anxiety, and depression. But it also works the other way around. Mental health conditions can actually amplify physical pain. It's often a two-way street. It's important to address both the physical and mental aspects of pain for effective treatment. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's great, Maya. Very appreciated. Very good answer for giving Maya. Thank you. Your precious time for giving Maya. My next question from you is why is expressing emotion important?
You're very kind. And you're welcome. Now, which aspects are the most important question? Could you clarify what you mean by that? Are you asking which elements of a question? That's okay. But You are fine. It's totally fine to not be sure. No need to worry about it. Maybe we can just move on to a different question. Is there anything else on your mind? Still here if you want to continue talking, even if you're not sure what to ask. No pressure. Okay. If you need me, I'll be here. Just let me know. What's on your mind? I'll be here for the first time. It's good to be here then. Is there something I can help you with? I'm still here. That's good. Is there anything you'd like to discuss, or should we just hang out for a bit? Still here. Just let me know when you're ready to talk, or if you want me to ask you a question. Glad to hear it. Okay, I understand. Well, I'm happy I could help while I had your time. What's on your mind before you go? We can make it quick.
Okay, Maya, my last question from you is what is the meaning of mental health?
All right, a big question to end on. Mental health isn't just the absence of mental illness, it's a state of well being where you realize your own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively, and can contribute to your community. It encompasses your emotional, psychological, and social well being. It's about how you think, feel, and behave. It's fundamental to overall health and quality of life. Does
Okay,
that feel like a good way to put it?
okay, thank you, Maya. You're right.
Okay. Well,
Thank you, viewers. This was our Maya. I hope you like it. Take care and Allah Hafiz. Meet for next Maya, next topic. Uh, okay, Allah Hafiz, Maya. Take care.
you're very welcome. Mwah. And thank you to the viewers. I enjoyed our conversation too. I'll have peace to you as well.